topic is clearly stated in the beginning of the video. Details are logically presented. Makes sense, yeah. The video has clear audio. Hello! The video is between 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. Hello everybody, my name is Anthony Verbaro. I'm coming at you from the University of New Haven Home Edition. And today we're going to be learning how to do partial fractions. So let's head over to our friendly little MS Paint and let's get started. I didn't record any of that on screen. Alright, now today we're going to be looking at least two examples. So, starting off, I'm going to head over to MS Paint. We're going to start off with this equation right here. We got 4x plus 1 over 4x squared minus 1. Starting off, we're just going to learn simply like how partial fractions works. So this is going to be a quick and easy question. What we want to do here is just take this question and convert it to partial fractions and what the partial fraction setup, I guess, would look like. So, looking at the top does not matter as far as a partial fraction setup goes. It's the bottom that we want to look at. Now, looking at the bottom, we have 4x squared minus 1. Now, we want to break 4x squared minus 1 up into as many pieces as possible. Now, that said, what we want to happen is we want to have a over something. Ooh, that's a cute one. That's like a cute little question mark. So you want like a over question mark plus b over question mark, and this can go on, you know, forever. As many bottom things as there are. So we know that can break down into two different pieces. Let's draw my little arrows here. We know that 4x squared minus 1 can break down to 2x minus 1 and 2x plus 1. Again, bear with me, this is MS Paint. It's not meant for a cursor, but we'll get through it. So 2x minus 1, 2x plus 1 is what it breaks down to. So that's actually what we're going to be left with. Final answer for what we're looking for in this question, at least, is a over 2x minus 1 plus b over 2x minus 1. Wow, that's a bad one. 1. Nailed it. Alright, now for this second question, we're actually going to use partial fractions to solve integrals. Woo! Okay, so take a look at this question right here. We got the integral of 8x minus 5 over 3x squared minus 5x plus 2 dx. Wow, that's a lot. Okie dokie. So, first, again, just like the last one, we're not even going to look at the top yet. We're only going to focus on the bottom part. Now, again, I'll save you guys the time right now, but if you did the quadratic equation for the bottom part, you can find that 3x squared minus 5x plus 2 can break down into two pieces. Right, now that's going to break down to x minus 1 and x minus 2/3. Since we know that, we can move over to find that a over x minus 1 plus b over x minus 2/3. Grinded it out. Okay. That's what we're working with. Now, what we want to do is 8x minus 5 8x minus 5 equal this part right here. But we're not going to use this. We're actually going to use cross multiplication right here to simplify it a little bit. So we're going to have a times x minus 2/3 plus b times x minus 1. And now that is going to simplify down even further to where we're going to have a of x minus 2/3 a. Man, I really should have had a stylus. Come on. Plus bx minus b. Jesus Christ, it's hard to write in MS Paint. Now, if you notice something right here, we actually have two things that had a common variable, ax and bx. Also, on the left side, we have 8x. So what we can do now is actually, we know that 8x equals ax plus bx. Or, similarly, we also know that just simply 8 equals a plus b. Easy enough. Now, what we want to take is this other part of piece of information is the negative 2/3a and the negative b equaling what's left, the negative 5. Negative 2/3a minus b equals negative 5. Now, if we want, we can simplify that a little bit, so we can have, what's it called? We can have 2a plus 3b equals 15. Now, what do we have so far? So far, we have 8 equals a plus b, and 2a plus 3b equals 15. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this 8 equals a plus b, and I'm actually going to make that something a little different. I'm going to make that a equals 8 minus b, so that way I can use it and I can plug it into this other equation. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do 2 times, well, a is now 8 minus b, so 8 minus b, then plus 3b equals 15. Now, if we solve for b, we find that b is negative 1. Simple. Now we've solved one of them. So now we got to solve for the other one. So now, just go to this other one. A equals 8 minus b. Well, now a equals 8 minus negative 1, or 8 plus 1, which is simply 9. So now we know a is 9 and b is negative 1. Now we're just going to scroll back up to the top and look at our original thing. A over x minus 1 plus b over x minus negative 2/3. Let's use that. Let's use these numbers now. So now we have 9 over x minus 1 plus negative 1 over x minus 2/3. Awesome. There we go. But now we found that. Now we need to find the integral. So now we're going to do that exactly now. So now integral of 9 over x minus 1 plus, nope, minus, did I do it right up here? Yeah, well, we'll do it like this now. We can do minus 1. Minus 1, x minus 2/3. dx. Now we can break this up, simple it down a little bit, into two chunks. We can just do the 9x minus 1, 9 over x minus 1, and the negative 1 over x minus 2 over 3. And actually, to find the integral of these, we're just going to really simplify it and just make things a whole lot easier. We can just use the simple method of ln, and what we're going to get as a final answer is 9 ln to the absolute value of x minus 1 minus, since we have the 1, 1 ln, the absolute value of x minus 2 over 3 plus c. And that is your final answer. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up.